everyone, and welcome back to another Bloxburg speed build. This one's a little bit different though. This one is not as much a tutorial as it is just a challenge to myself to see if I could build a starter house for under $7,000. Now, I don't know how much money you actually start out this game with, but I do know that the base house that they provide, like a starter house type of thing that they provide, is filled with literally everything, and it's only 7,500. Now, I knew that that was impossible. There's some kind of magic going on with that house, that they could provide you with such a big full house and it only be 7,500. Either that or the depreciation in this game is enormous. But I wanted to see, because I mean, it's not a terrible house, but it's not a great house either. And we don't all want to have the same house. So I wanted to see, could I build a starter house for around or under $7,000 that you could build right fresh into the game without working, without doing anything. Just get right in there and build. And I started out at $8,891, and you will see at the end of the video where I ended. I have a few tips for you. Tip 1, the undo button is your best friend when you're building in Bloxburg. Never, ever, ever use the trash can to delete things. Depreciation is immediate in this game. The moment you place something down, that's the moment it depreciates, and some of it is a significant amount, and that includes floors, walls, wallpapers, and floor coloring, and everything else. Every single thing depreciates significantly. So your best friend and your best bet is to hit the undo button rather than delete things. Even if that means you have to undo 50 steps, go back, change something, and then redo all those 50 steps again, you will save a significant amount of money by doing that. My second tip is try not to recolor anything you don't have to recolor. Initially, I started out by thinking, well, I'm not going to recolor anything. I'm going to try to pick stuff that will go well together as is with the base swatches that are available. And as you can tell, it's not a pretty sight. A lot of it I did end up going through and recoloring. You could probably save some money by picking furniture that already matches really, really well, and not picking furniture, paying for it, and then paying to recolor. Because, like, I think the couch, to recolor it, is like $50 or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how much, but it's something like that. And if you do it multiple times, it costs $50 each and every time. And then there's the floors. The floors cost twice. Like, I'm used to the walls costing twice, but the floors also cost twice. It costs to lay floors, and then it costs to color floors. Same with roofs. The floors and the roofs in The Sims don't work that way. You don't really lay floors in The Sims, so it only costs you one time to color them with whatever you want to color them with, tile, wood, whatever. And the roof, I don't think the roofing in The Sim costs anything. I could be wrong. I don't pay that close attention when I'm doing the roofs. But anyways, so my suggestion is, when the big huge box that comes up in the middle of your screen pops up to recolor something, slide your screen over slightly, because you can't slide that box over. You can slide your screen over though, so you can see your item that you're recoloring just to the side of the box. I would like to see them make that box smaller, like narrower, or make it movable so you can slide it over to the side of your screen when you're recoloring. Because sometimes you can't always see everything and you're tempted to recolor, get rid of that big giant box in the middle of your screen, look at everything and see how it fits together, and then recolor again, but then you're wasting money. So I always just slide the screen over slightly, like I'm doing with this door, which you probably can't see very well because my face cam is in the way. And then I only recolor once. In this one, I only recolor everything once, and a lot of things I tried not to recolor at all so that I could save as much money as possible. Other than that, there aren't too many tips and hints to offer you, honestly. It's just, as far as my skills go, it's just not doable, honestly. To do it under 7,000 is just not doable. I might try another challenge next month where I try to get it in under 10,000. Because when you first get into the game, you can pick an empty lot, obviously, and you could go get a job for a few hours. I suggest pizza delivery because it's the highest paying job, but it takes a while to level up and it takes a long time to get money from any of the jobs. However, it's not doable. Does that make sense? To work right as soon as you get into the game and get like a couple thousand extra dollars. So I'm gonna try a $10,000 challenge next and see what happens. But the way the money works and depreciation and everything works in this game right now, I don't think you could really do it for under 7,000. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Someone prove me wrong if you can. But yeah. The other thing is you'll notice lots of wall glitches with the coloring on the wall, the white plaster inside versus the dark navy blue siding. Some of that was because of the way I built the rooms, and some of that is just the way the game is. It glitches sometimes if you go back into build mode and click on it like you're going to recolor it, and then just exit out of the recoloring tool without actually recoloring, it'll fix it. But like where I have that blue accent wall, there's no way to fix that. It's just the way I built the room. So here's your walkthrough. Enjoy.